This is a Fulcrum Technologies screencast.
In this screencast, we're going to cover the ability to upload a JSON file that has either been exported from Angles or downloaded or exported from Piston, be uploaded directly to the Amplify platform to an existing MP4 or MOV file that is on the platform as a timeline. This feature can be especially beneficial to users who only have access to Piston and not Angles, as you can download pre-synced and captured video that can be uploaded directly to Amplify, like so, and then also download the Angles JSON from the web UI, which can then be uploaded independently to Amplify as well. Once we have those video files and JSON downloaded, we simply have to upload the MP4s, and it could be multiple depending on the number of angles, directly to your Amplify platform. If you had multiple video angles here, you would drag them in at the same time to put them into one synced up package. Then you just have to give the package a name. In this situation, we've given it water jump training, and we start our upload and wait until it is complete and transcoded before we then add our JSON. Once the video has finished transcoding, we can just click on the name of the video in the upload model to jump directly to that video, where we will then see the video as a package. If there was multiple angles, they would both be available here with an empty timeline at the bottom of this package. This means that we can review it and watch it without any clips, but if we want to add our JSON, we have to click on the Upload JSON button. Here you will see a little upload model appear that is very similar to the upload of video. All we have to do is drag and drop our JSON from before that we downloaded out of Piston directly into this upload model. You can also click and select inside of here, no matter which web browser you are using. And when we are ready, we simply press Upload File. You will also notice this Upload More feature, which we'll touch on towards the end of this video in a bit more detail. But this would allow you to upload multiple JSONs to the same video file with different data or content inside of the timeline, utilizing the same video without taking up any more storage space on your Amplify server. As you can see, once I hit upload here, the upload is very, very quick because the JSON is not a very large file. And then all of those rows and clips within the timeline will appear the same way they were in Angles into your Amplify timeline, with the relevant qualifiers in the clip details section as well. As previously alluded to, we can upload multiple JSON files at the start of the upload process, or we can add more additional JSONs after our original video and JSON have been uploaded. There's a couple of reasons we might do this. It might be that we've made changes locally on our Angles version of the movie and timeline, and we might want to replace the existing JSON. So we might want to upload a new one and then delete the original. Or we might want to start creating specific timelines for specific individual athletes, or a timeline for players and a timeline for coaches. And we don't want to have to go through the process of uploading the same video multiple times and waiting the time it takes for that to upload. Plus, we don't want that to take up extra space on the Amplify web platform. So instead, we are able to just export a JSON file with the changed timeline that is synced to the original video that was uploaded. In this example here, I'm going to remove the other two athletes' rows, and I'm going to create some coach clips with some notes inside of it, and create an additional JSON or an additional timeline that I will export as a JSON to then upload to the same video file that we previously uploaded. So I'm going to go and click on my export timeline as JSON, and I'm going to save this to my desktop as water jump brackets Miriana, because that's the athlete that this is going to be uploaded for. Save it to my desktop, and then I'm going to just go ahead and open up Amplify and drag that Miriana JSON into the video timeline on the Amplify web platform. So here you will have noticed that once there is an existing timeline already on the Amplify platform, this button changes from Upload JSON to Add New Timeline from JSON. Clicking here will bring up the same upload model, and that is where we can drag and drop our new JSON, the water jump brackets Mariana file, to. As you can see, this then creates a second timeline package in your sidebar within the same folder and calls it the same name as the original with a brackets 1, and will continue to index for every single JSON you add in there. Then all we have to do is go back to our folder, edit the name, and replace that one with Mariana so that we know it is a separate file. And we will now have two files using the same video taking up no more storage space with the two different timelines below it. We can then share these individually with different people and different users. We can also have separate comment threads going on depending on who can view each file. So this can be a really handy workflow for having a coach's comment thread in one video package and an athlete's comment thread in another without having to re-upload the entire package all over again. As we also mentioned, if you simply wanted to replace, you've made changes locally and you wanted to replace the original file, you just have to go back out, select the three dots and choose delete on the original file. This will not impact the video in the newly uploaded movie timeline package. The original movie file will stay up there. The original timeline will be gone and the new timeline will be there. Keep in mind, if you do use this workflow, any comments or threads that have been made on that original package will be deleted. You are still now looking at a brand new file, even if we aren't replacing the video. The timeline and all of the data corresponding with it will be fresh.